3, 2, 1. Fight.
PLANB versus PACMEN, map 2. PLANB is currently up. Nothing. They're down a map. And this is, well, pretty much going to be their only shot. They did get lucky and had to, essentially, replay the whole map. For those of you who are going from the first VOD, it basically was at around 11 minutes. Kind of crazy. Now Zenith is just living forever. I'm not gonna watch him anymore. No idea when quad is.
Red leaves.
It should be in the next 20. If it's not, I'll go quick. Game probably pretty loud. There you go. Wiggler with not a stacked quad, but he made it out of Limbus quad. Room went live, so can't really ask for much else. Getting taken out. And you're gonna drop the rails. Is this teammate? Yeah. Good deal. So having 2 rails right now, minute 30 in, and the red, pretty sick control here for PACMEN. They were gonna be beating PLANB, I can almost guarantee it. I mean, yeah, it was like a little over half the map left on the first playthrough of this, before the servers died, but I think PACMEN would have won it and will win this one, even though they're currently down 5 times. The way they played this map was just a lot smoother. Like, you can see they're in red room now. We'll check on PLANB, and this is what PLANB kept doing. They're cessing, but they're almost doing it wrong. That's a big mistake for Vance. Should have pulled out the NV sooner. Yeah, he could have been a lot more alive. But you can see, like, Antonio's just going over and over again. He's probably trying to get red time for his team. And that was actually excellent damage. His team's been stacking up on yellows and LGs. So this is a completely different approach from PLANB. It's like Jaeger's trying to get his rail position. So they're not going to have that time. Antonio's job is just to keep rushing red over and over again, which sucks. But someone's got to do it, I guess, to get the time. The quad's at 5. I need another one for him. So yeah, they pretty much, they're doing the right thing. Pekka's having somebody lead for him, bait the shots out first. Let's get railed, but it's fine. So they need to get rail time, and they need to get red time. There's the red time. Pulled too soon. Looks like Cable's probably playing mega. Oof. Good timing. That Jaeger who just got that one? No. Jaeger's usually PLANB's railer, so. But this is the goal of this map, pretty much. You want to control red. Because being up here and shooting rails down, way easier than being down there and LGing. Actually gonna get sussed out.
Impressive.
I don't know if you can really call it a cess, but yeah, definitely gonna get lost out on the control there. There's been a lot of rails this time. There's even more. Wow. Yeah, good of somebody just to snatch him up. I would have done the same. Like, that's too risky to leave for either one to get. I think gonna steal the red Unex with sick rockets. Ironically, the first VOD of Limbus has the reverse rocket. Unex getting hit by Pekka's air rocket at the red room. Go figure. PLANB's doing much better than they did last game. Oh. Sick. If he does Mega Time, that would be amazing. No, he doesn't. Still an okay stat for basically a team with all the weapons right now. Let's see what 5 quad. 6. This is a different team. They must have been practicing. I mean, like it's the same lineup, but they're playing like a different team right now. Because they were playing. I'm gonna say it. They were playing bad last time on Limits. Like really bad. Just type into our next potential match here. But what we got going on with PAC. Nice the LD before quad, but oh, okay. Dance has the only armor on PACMEN, no gun. That's probably the gun you want right here. Wow, what was that? Yeah, I don't know what Antonio was thinking. He should have taken that, 100%. Guess he didn't hear the guy behind him.
Seconds. Excellent.
Oof. Just barely gonna lose out. Yeah, he should probably trade that weapon with his teammate. He should now really go give that weapon to his teammate.
Impressive.
He almost took red accidentally. That could have potentially been really bad. He's just gonna stay stacked. We'll stay on him. I wonder if they switched roles. No, Jaeger still has, but where does Jaeger move to? That's what I'm curious about. Hateme's gonna go for Megas. I know that. Jaeger, it's like he's supposed to cover him, I guess. I don't know. Just this one situation. Oh, Antonio's really slow. He's got time to get the shards. Ooh, don't push him now. That was a waste of armor. That was a huge waste of stack. His timing on that must be off. Or maybe he just wanted to elbow. Who knows? Sassy, sassy. Gonna be another one for PLANB. He's gotten all 4 quads. They've also ran the full duration. I think one of them got cut off by a second. So that's pretty impressive. This team's already got red, doesn't even need to really take it. Quad's running out. Let's give them all weapons, get back in to force the spawns away, and you're golden again. This is totally a different team. And if you're watching this on Twitch, this is actually the second map. Servers went down, good shot. servers went down, and this is a well, pretty much a makeup game from like a week ago. Jaguar is sore.
Three, two, one.
Probably don't want to double stack that if you don't have to. Let's call his team up here. Good. Lol. If they lose this red, Tekka's gonna be pissed. I would be furious right now. That was theirs for the taking. Still, wow, still pretty stacked despite all that LG. Shouldn't wait around for this unless he knows his team is gonna go secure red. Does the smart thing and shows up for it. Just needs to wait right here, to be honest. Unless maybe he has LG time. Actually just getting that LG away from him, that's probably worth it. Worth giving up position, that is, because he is well out of position from his team. Who is sweeping around pretty nice, actually. They brought it back 10 frags. It was 20. Let's see if they can hold it together, or if Plan B is gonna, I don't know, I guess maintain their newfound synergy together. Oh, about 2 weeks ago, Hate Me told me this was a new lineup. That's a good stack on Dance. Good rockets too. Needs to have better weapon switching though. Yeah, like you need to start going for the rails right now, man. You have all these weapons that you could have taken him out with by now. It's gonna be assessed or put out of position by going to this yellow as well. Well, actually his whole team is, it looks like. Yeah, quad's coming, but his team all spawned. He needs to give them weapons. Nobody has armor. And they're gonna have time to get red, and by they I mean Plan B. They're gonna have time to get red and show up to quad. If they choose to, no one's getting red. Interesting. Quad gonna die. Dance did a good thing though to stay back like that. Yeah, the pauses. If TDM happens on QuakeCon, you should cast it, Flare. Fungineer, OP times 1,000,000 bug attack. And for the VOD, I am actually reading what it says. I don't usually say Fungineer out loud. But I could make it a thing. That could be my tagline, dude. Like, you know, Tosspot's like, take a bow, son. I could be like, and Pekka with the quad, Fungineer! And never be invited to cast QuakeCon again. But no, I have never been. Some of you already know I started quaking in like 2012. There's a pause, so I mean, whatever, I'm just gonna talk. Look at the score real quick. So yeah, basically started Quake late, and then I've never been to QuakeCon, and I'm gonna go this year because I'm thinking it's QuakeCon, but I think that the main event might not be Quake next year. It's just a hunch.
Prepare to fight.
So,
3,
probably gonna have an add-in
2,
pause here.
1.
Or is that a timeout? So, but onto this game in particular, I do not know what Jaeger's stats were before he dropped off. Wish I had looked, but overall, it's looking really, really good for Plan B compared to last game. You can see the megas are about the same, but the yellows are more in favor of PACMEN. What that basically means is that Hate Me, who's playing Mega, along with Jaeger, I believe, they're doing a better job at getting that and getting back to red to help their team. And PACMEN's being forced to take the yellows. That's kind of what this shows. That said, PACMEN was down 20. They're now down 5.
3, 2,
That's just
1.
ridiculous. But here we go. Who else is doing something? Dance get time? Oh yeah, Dance is right in there. Just don't drop the LG and he's fine. Are we even gonna take a rail away from him? Yeah, dying now is fine. If he was smart, he didn't spawn right away and he got red time. So he denied them a rail, or took away a rail, I should say, and then got red time, which is really important. Because I keep stressing on this map. It's legitimately that important. That's why I keep saying it. Red and rail. There's no rail ammo box on this map, so having this area here, and Peck is probably wondering what the heck happened to his team, because then they all come in and clean it up. It could get sussy now though. Everyone could start rushing in just to get control back for that last red before quad. Or the teams could opt to set up for quad, and it looks like it's going to be Plan B opting for quad control. Oh yeah, Hate Me's got a great stack to either defend or tank. He needs to back up, yeah, he needs to avoid this. He needs to hop up now. There's more someone right on him. Wow. This is that moment when you wish you had auto killer off. Just for your own sanity. Really hard rocket jump from Jaeger. Who has really bad rocket jumps, by the way. Sorry, Jaeger. He did this ridiculous rocket jump against 102 the other day. And I don't know. He's like you've seen the grasshoppers, right? They just spring up and they go in like a complete random direction, like you know they're not trying to go anywhere. That's how he rocket jumps. Kind of weird. Whatever Plan B did during that pause, jeez, I might even turn follow killer off for this next quad. That was too crazy. Yeah, I will. Oh, gonna get sussed out. Not really a whole lot to say right now, to be honest. It's been so... well... basically, up until this very second, PACMEN has been rushing at PLANB, trying to get control of red back, and then vice versa, after they lose it. Doesn't look like they have time based on the way Unax is moving. He looks really nervous. It just might be his mouse movement, but yeah, he did not look comfy to be here. They keep bringing it back in between the quads almost exactly every time at the minute mark. Quads every 2 and at the minute mark, and he starts to fall behind again. So it's like pretty much their only saving grace is the quads. And luckily for them, the last quad is going to be at 1906, I believe. Yeah, 1906. So if this keeps repeating itself, then they should win. But PACMEN... Jaeger. Good timing on rail by Jaeger there. Needs to back up and do a rocket. He needs to check the breach to his left. His teammates are fighting over there right now, actually. I guess he's spamming out, which is fine. He's got 2 people there anyway. Ooh. Heck, gonna go down, he's gonna get quad. Dance with the last quad. Okay. So 13 kills, 45 seconds. The delay. Totally possible. Can't miss. And he was the same person, I hate to keep harping on him, but I have to. Same person who had the bad weapon switching before. Not that that's going to be the reason why the game is most likely going to go in PLANB's favor, but if you're missing your rails, don't take another rail shot. Use your shotgun, use your rocket, use anything else that you have if you're really missing that many rails. But this is going to go to a map 3. So, map 3. Yeah, pause for the win indeed, Smurfy. That's exactly what they did. Look at those yellows, they were just forced on that side of the map for a long time. Oops. Sorry guys, I always forget to switch to that other scoreboard. I wish you could do it in game. Has to be a way, but we'll do that later. Try to help these guys out, because I think it's done by...
Quad damage.
I think it's done by like frags or something.
Vote now.
I'll just let these guys do it. Thought that's what Dozer was going to go do, but no.
Vote failed.
So when was that? When was that? It was loss. So it was 93. Okay. I am helping. So, I don't know, if I was them, to be honest, I would go for...
Excellent.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of Tornado, obviously. For some reason, PACMEN likes that map a lot. I know that. Do you want to go double power up against them, though? I don't know what I'd go for, actually. If I was in Plan B's shoes. Or PACMEN. Well, actually, PACMEN I would go for Ragnarok or... yeah, Ragnarok or Tornado, which already got dropped. And maybe even Grim Dungeons. Basically a double power up. Just a better chance for the win. I would, in Plan B's shoes... Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't get it in time to sound like I knew what I was talking about. I'm just gonna be talking about chat now, basically. But that is what I was gonna say. They should go for, would be Hidden Fortress. So now I go for Dreadful. Yeah, I'd go for Dreadful if I was playing. Not dropping to get it. So right now I would drop Rag or Grim Dungeons. I don't know how comfy they are on Grim Dungeons. They played 102 yesterday, and it mercied. But it's delivered, it's 102, like, you can't pull that much from that, so. Gonna get rid of Dreadful Place. Okay, that makes sense actually, because who was it that they played? Gosh, I'm forgetting the games I just did. But it's gonna come down to DM 14, Grim Dungeons, or Ragnarok. We will see. Interesting kind of split, though, on what's left. I don't know what I'd go for in either team's case. I think that's why it's actually taking so long. Because, yeah, each player knows the maps. Unix is both. I know you guys can't see chat anymore. I just wanted to get this up for the map change in the VOD. be absolutely 100% sure that everything doesn't crash or do anything weird, because it's kind of taking a while and I got another game to go to after this. I think they started already, the other game did, but is what it is. It's gonna be grim. Okay.
Quad damage.
He's talking to Dozer about the map. So this is his favorite TDM map. I like it. It's not my favorite. I only get to really play in pugs and NA, so it's not a very pug friendly map, that's for sure. Gonna bring up the overlay again, those of you watching on live stream, just for the YouTube.
Excellent.
And I don't exactly know when the 125 stuff stops, but if anyone's coming over from there now, this is map 3.
Three, two, one, fight.
So, looks like PACMEN gonna have red control right away.
Red leads.
PLANB lucky to spawn on the rail. He needs to stop just dueling this guy with his rockets. Go around to the left there and, yeah, it took too long to do it, now he's gonna die probably. Very smart of Jaeger to, because he got the rocket at the bottom yellow, very smart of him to push into red with the railer to help. Because just the railer in there, you can get sussed out, take an unlucky rocket, etc. It looks like Plan B is definitely going to opt up for this suit. Ooh. Switched right at the last second there. Alright, so... it's not too much of a distance between power up times. Gosh, I'm all staggered all of a sudden. That was actually a really... looked weird, and I know we were talking about Jaeger's rocket jumps being weird before. It was actually a really smart rocket jump. I don't know. And it was all on stream, bud. Alright. That MG pushback. Whoa. Whoa. Big place. Big place. Back in time for the spawn. Dang, Antonio's on fire. Yeah, he's doing awesome this round. He did really well last map too on Nimbus. Getting kind of sussy. I wonder if PACMEN dropped that LG.
The humiliation.
Good denial. Good denial. Ooh, I thought for sure he was gonna hit his team. What's PACMEN got? They have 2 rockets, an algae, 20 seconds to quad, and about 150 armor between all of them? Maybe? So what they have to do is that person who's at that hallway there. Okay, it doesn't matter at this point because of the interference here. You see how close that was. It was extremely close to Plan B's suit getting into the quad area. If there hadn't been that interference down there at the bottom floor, where we saw it right now, or right here beforehand, they hadn't fought. Apparently needed to get some caffeine or something. Basically they could have got a double power up based on the times that they're split on, because now it is almost a full 10 seconds. Yeah, it's like 9 seconds right now. That's pretty big. People basically are going to have to start either getting the suit and making absolutely sure that they know they can't get the suit. That way they can basically set up interference like they did before. You cannot let people get double power up on this map. It's just too extreme. Like, it's really, really bad. It's not like Purgatory or one of those people kind of come back. I like what PACMEN's doing though. Yeah, they're gonna die now, but they've been coming back into red to fight, but not like retarded. So like right there, like Zenith came back in. Yeah, he actually could have died. It was probably a 50-50 fight, but he came in with the right weapon to the right area, and I don't know. He just kind of knew his limits. Like if you look at the other players here. Other PACMEN members, I should say. Oh no, go back. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. That's what they needed to do. That's perfect. Who's even close? So that's gonna be... That was an excellent move by PACMEN. That was a... Nothing to say here. Nothing to see. Nothing to say. You gotta be joking. So, there's a joke to be had here, and I wasn't quick enough to do it. But PACMEN, they're being true PACMEN. With enemy grenades and rockets, and again, couldn't think of the joke in time. It's there. Oh, thanks, Lamb. I forgot. Jeez.
Red moves. 2 rares. Impressive.
I don't notice it. Like, I seriously don't notice it. Because I play on it. And it's so similar, so...
Impressive.
I wonder why it didn't get reset, though. Because I had it on there. Regardless, well... This is the way the stream was supposed to look. Your eyes hurt. You wiener.
Impressive.
Good thing you showed up. Would have had that on the whole time. Vertex Light overrated. Vertex Light's not overrated. I don't use it for any reason other than, well, like, I don't mind the way it looks. But just me. Okay, so... barely. Those spawns back there, I've seen people do some really crazy stuff, or teams I should say. One or two actually, in particular. They'll put somebody back, like they'll have them stand really far back, so no one can spawn back there. Kinda cool. Like they'll do it when there's a power-up and red coming at the same time. That way they can save the red from the power-up without having a spawner come in and suss it out. This is a crazy Grim Dungeons, man. Unex just cannot get a rail to save his life. There he goes, last shot. This is some serious cess, and teams are right to do it. Nobody had proper control. Scores are really close. How you like the Fast Sky Zero there, Lamb? Notice that? Huh? Even though it looks like garbage because I have picked up 16. It's what it is. You gotta pick your battles, right? Gotta pick your battles.
Blue leaves.
7250. Kinda surprised I haven't seen the teams just beeline it for their other power up. Oh, he's gonna come right back up the same way. Does not have the right weapon for this. But he did enough damage initially. Ooh, and to get the red there. That should swing it back to PLANB. It's an important kill, but it's only important so that we can play the cess game again. Ooh. I think he got killed by his teammate. Got was shot by his teammate. This is insane. For those of you who have never seen Grim Dungeons, it's not normally like this. It's not usually this exciting. Man, what is going on? My brain can't process this, you guys. Look at the scoreboard. Deep breaths. Look at the scoreboard. Everyone I'm specking just dies. I just cast a curse with myself like that. That's such a BS fallacy, by the way. Oh, but Pecker wish that guy never will. Who is that? Dance? Yeah. Oh, with the steal from behind. Yeah, even if he gets pitted, that's actually a good move. You can do, his team's gonna get the quad anyway. It's kind of crazy, right? Like, say you're gonna die with suit. You have such little health, it's not even worth trying to live with it. You can actually take it, hop in the pit, and then spawn a quad. Like, it's a legit strat. It's a legit strat. You think he was gonna give it away, but Pekka just got the LG. Oh, that health. So tasty. talking with Garlock from D1. They were playing against Wrecked. I think that Dix just got wrecked. I'm not trying to be like weird. It's the name of the team. Dix just got wrecked, you guys. And by that I mean Wrecked won. Oh, I'm like 12 years old now. Antonio. Did he go that down again? He did. That's gonna be another, I shouldn't say double power-up, but another set of power-ups for Plan B. That guy seems to have been sticking to this LG area for a while now. He's back up. Ah, sucks. Behind you. Oh, sound cues are so weird on this map. Garlock. Did you Dix? He comes over and I'm like, hey man, can you make sure you record the demo for me just so I can have it later? And he's like, demo's not gonna be that interesting. You know, about an hour later, just now, and I'm like, did you Dix get this? I wanted to cast that game for two reasons. One, silence up, and two, because I had like 8 puns I was gonna use between all that, and like now I can only use the one. It's all ruined.
Impressive.
Can Quake crash now? Yeah, right. It was the reason why that's so funny is if you're for some reason watching this right now, either live or on a VOD, and you don't know what happened before, this is a map 3. Let's see what happens.
5-minute warning.
Power-ups. I'm actually gonna stay on PACMEN. Nope, he's gonna die. I want to see if you could push in the quad. So anyways, I interrupted myself because power-ups were coming, but yeah, basically Plan B lost on Purgatory to PACMEN, and then PACMEN was beating Plan B on Limbus. This was about a week ago. And on Limbus, that's when the QuakeLive servers had the DDoS that all went down. I don't know if y'all remember. It was about 11 minutes, 12 minutes in. I'll put that VOD on separately as well. But basically, like, they had to replay the whole map, and they lost. PACMEN did, and this is why we're on a map 3, and now they're gonna lose the whole set, which is kind of like, ugh. You'd really want this, like, to go the other way based on how well that PACMEN was playing and how bad Plan B was playing, because they were playing bad last week, man. Really bad. I don't have all the puns for you because if I said the puns now, they wouldn't be funny later. The main one was, did your dicks get wrecked? So we covered our bases. Oh gosh, everyone's coming in right now. Did like 125 this end, and now I'm saying dicks got wrecked. Just, oh great. It's a team, you guys. It's a team. And health, and Dance was behind him with 100. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so that guy who just took a full quad rocket almost, I guess it wasn't full, but yeah, he had a full stack and did not get to take the battle suit, which actually, I know that they're 22 frags down. That's legitimately doable. You can switch the whole map for the last 3 minutes. So, I don't know if there's going to be any other games right now, because everyone played all their games at once, so.
Humiliation.
That, and I got some stuff I need to check out here in the general vicinity of my dwelling. Wow, I have no idea what you guys are saying.
1 minute warning.
Plan B with the last suit. That's Plan B with a double power up. Let's watch quad. Watched a lot of P.E.K.K.A power ups, anyways. P.E.K.K.A. Oh, that's a shame you guys aren't in Div 1, Garlock. Got PACMEN decks. Alright, I'm done being 10. I'm regressing. I was 12 before, now I'm 10. It's gonna be map 3 though. Gonna go to Plan B though. Don't you wish you heard them comments though? Yeah, pretty stellar red control.